What's up?
Oh, I'm just compiling all the top sports scores, news, and odds so I can make the very best bets.
Me too. BetOnline.ag.
Join today and receive your 50% welcome bonus at betonline.ag.
Hello and welcome into this week's CLNS Media Patriots Roundtable. I'm your host, Nick Qualia, sitting here, like usual, with Mike Molyneux, with Marv Azan. All right, guys, we're starting to roll now. We're starting to get further and further into the offseason where there's just no news breaking. But today we actually got a little lucky because we did actually get some news. Jamie Collins, you might remember him, former New England Patriot, back with the Patriots. So just to break things down, 2016, the Patriots traded him mid-season over to the Cleveland Browns. There was some rumors going around that he didn't necessarily have the Patriots attitude, the Patriot way going about him in 2016. And then there was also some rumors that he was freelancing during the game. So, and what that means is just doing your own thing, basically going against the game plan. So, Jamie Collins back now after, what was it, 2 seasons? 2 seasons, right? With
Two and a half
seasons
yeah.
with the Cleveland Browns, including a torn MCL. In 2017, which I don't know if necessarily a lot of people know that because a lot of people don't pay attention to the Browns much. There was a torn MCL thrown in there in 2017. So, guys, I guess the real question here is, are you happy with Jamie Collins coming back to the Patriots? Why would they make this move, and does it make sense? So, Marv, we'll kick it off to you first.
I love this move. Let's not forget, man, Jamie Collins is a guy who led this team in tackles. Yes, there were the freelance issues. Yes, there was a contract coming up.
Led the
but
league in forced fumbles, too.
And led the league in forced fumbles on the team. This guy is a ball player, and he knows what he's doing in the Patriot system. Now he's coming in at 30 years old, more disciplined into the Patriots. He'll be more disciplined in the Patriot system. And look at the linebackers that we have right now. Who are our starters? Dante Hightower, Kyle Van Noy, Elandon Roberts. I mean, if you're telling me that Jamie Collins is going to take some snaps away from me, Landon Roberts, I'll take that any day of the week. You got Jawan Bentley. You know, he looked like a promising rookie last year who got hurt. So we don't know what's going to be of him coming up this year. So I think this is a great move. You can't make a better move in May 15th, you know, coming down the stretch here. This is a great move by the Patriots and a big win. This is a guy who's just a Pro Bowler, like you said, 2.5 years ago, just turned 30 or is about to turn 30. He's still in his prime. I think this is a great move for the Patriots. And Jamie Collins is one of my favorite players on the team. I know he freelanced and everything, but he did everything for you. Remember the special teams when he would jump over, jump over
He was the king at that.
PTAs. I can't even think right now. My mind's all scrambling, but he did amazing plays. This guy is a freak athlete. Maybe he slowed down a little bit, but it can't hurt to have Jamie Collins.
Now, this is what makes me nervous. And Mike, before we jump over to you, I just want to read this quote. So this is a report by Megan Armstrong, and in the news today, by the way, broke Jim McBride, Boston Globe, originally reported about the rumors going on from Ian Rappaport. But Megan Armstrong, Bleacher Report, she had a quote in her article about the signing. Quote, besieged by whispers of inconsistent effort, Collins never developed into the superstar that the Patriots or Browns hoped he would be. Greg Rosenthal and Chris Wesseling wrote. At 29, however, he can still provide capable snaps as an off-ball starter. So there's some whispers going on about his inconsistent effort too, which I vaguely remember during his time with the Patriots. And Mike, before we jump over to you, guys, let me tell you that today's Patriots Roundtable is powered by our friends at betonline.ag. The second season is underway in the NHL, and the Bruins, for now, are taking on the Carolina Hurricanes, how are these guys in the Eastern Conference Finals? So I guess they're playing them for now. Is your confidence high? It should be. Willing to place a wager? You should. Don't know where to start? There's one place to get in on all the action. Grab the odds and allow the experts at betonline.ag to do the heavy lifting for you. Sports, live betting, virtual casino, you name it. betonline.ag is CLNS Media's preferred sportsbook online. If you're feeling lucky and you would like to support a podcast, go to clnsmedia.com/PatsRT. Again, that is clnsmedia.com/PatsRT and use promo code CLNS50 for that 50% sign-up bonus. That is CLNS50. BetOnline.ag, your online sports book experts. Go online or use your mobile phone to sign up today at betonline.ag and try in-game live betting where you can participate with all the action with every play. Use the promo code CLNS50 for a 50% sign-up bonus. BetOnline.ag, your online sports book experts. All right, Mike, how do you feel about the Jamie Collins signing with the Patriots today?
I'm happy about it. I mean, who wouldn't be happy to see Jamie Collins back with the Patriots, knowing the type of player he was while he was in New England? No, everybody remembers the athletic plays, the big plays that he had. And then I know you were just talking about Nick, his how dedicated he is in a sense. This guy played for the Cleveland Browns the last couple of seasons. So you're playing for an organization like that. Maybe you're not fully locked in. Maybe you don't care as much knowing that the team's not coming there. You really go from the top of the mountain playing for the New England Patriots all the way to the bottom going to the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah,
So
but guys, correct me if I'm wrong though. I don't mean to interrupt. Do you guys remember a story right when he got traded that came out that said that he really didn't like football that much? Am I making that up?
I
I
think there was
don't remember that.
I think there was a lot of little things coming out about him around, especially him not really being a part of feeling the Patriot way or demonstrating the Patriot way. But regardless of that, you're talking about back when he was, 25, 26 years old. This guy's 30 years old now. And I mean, he had that MCL injury that you were talking about, Nick. But even in his last year with the Cleveland Browns, 104 combined tackles, 73 solo tackles, and he played and started in all 16 games. So this is a guy who is coming back to the Patriots, coming off a pretty solid season. And from a distance, he probably looked at his old team and said, "Wow, this team is still successful, winning Super Bowls, still making it, very deep in the playoffs. They're still having so much success. Why wouldn't he be motivated to return and get back to that, knowing that he could probably have impact?" Marv talked about some of the guys on the roster, like Landon Roberts. Bentley's coming back from injury. Still a young player. He's capable of stepping right in and having immediate impact. And also with the fact that his running mate, Dante Hightower, is still there. And now years later, he's one of the leaders on the team on defense. So he could probably rile up his boy, Jamie Collins, get him even more motivated. I think Hightower tweeted out something or said something about the Bash brothers or Smash brothers are back together again, something along those lines. So I think it's a good signing and bringing him back. And hopefully, you could get the most out of him on defense as, he steps in and probably has a pretty significant role in the upcoming season.
Yeah, so it was an interview with the Improper Bostonian. He didn't say that he didn't love football, but he did say he admitted that he doesn't watch football, which I know that doesn't sound like a big deal, but it just when you play for the Patriots, I feel like you have to love football. You have to live and breathe it. Like Juwan Williams gets drafted here, right? One of the first things you hear about him is that he loves watching tape. And right then and there, you're like, okay, this guy belongs here. Now, I'm not saying Jamie Collins doesn't necessarily belong here, but there's always been that red flag, and especially on the way out. And I know negative things come out on your way out the door, especially with the way it ended here with the Patriots. But I think that's his effort levels and his lack of love for the game. That's a little red flag for me. But we know his talent level's there. We've watched him. I mean, Marv, you mentioned jumping over the line. They literally made that they made that a rule. Like you can't do that anymore.
Right.
And that followed Jamie Collins doing it multiple times in 2015. 2015 was his giant year with the Patriots.
Pro Bowl year.
It was a Pro Bowl. You know that he's got the talent to do this. Now it just depends to me if he's going to be 100% dedicated. And here's the thing: on the Patriots side, he's got to be 100% dedicated. And if so, I think he'll work here. But the thing on the Patriots side is the Browns tried to trade him, didn't work. He got released. It's not going to cost a lot of money for the Patriots to sign this guy. We don't know what as of right now, recording Wednesday, May 15th, 6:44 p.m. We don't necessarily know how much this guy signed for. It can't be much. So here's the thing. It's a win-win for the Patriots because you don't have any depth at linebacker. Marv, you said that. You don't have any depth. So you bring this guy in for depth at pretty cheap cost. Now, if he doesn't work out, cut him. Cut his ass. Who cares?
Absolutely.
It doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter. So in the end, this works for the Patriots. And hey, it's going to be a cool story if Jamie Collins can figure it out and he's successful here again.
Right.
That'll be a very cool story.
It reminds me of when you brought in Brandon Spikes again. It didn't cost you anything. You tried it out. It didn't work. You cut his ass. Then he got in a car accident. We never heard of him again.
Yeah, until he left his Mercedes on the side of the highway and ditched it.
Yeah. Now he's gone. But hey, why? It doesn't hurt. These signings do not hurt.
No, it's fine. I mean, again, if he doesn't work out, just cut his ass. Who cares? It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Look, I'm excited for Jamie Collins to come back. I'm just very interested to see how this is going to pan out, especially on the way out the door the last time. It didn't seem like things ended on great terms.
Well, you got to believe that the Patriots kind of know what they're getting in the guy. I don't think they would sign him. Yeah, they're taking a risk and a chance, but they got to believe possibly they could get something out of him, with the talent that he has within him.
Oh, of course. And I just think they're rolling with what we're saying here. Like, it just doesn't matter. Doesn't work out, whatever. Who cares? Does work out, great. Got him for cheap money.
True.